Yeah, you
Just
were
like
out.
that, I'm out.
Whew.
Yesterday was a full day.
Yeah,
Yesterday was my birthday,
it was.
and Steve had things planned. He made me breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
And had flowers and my favorite caramel things for me. And a card
Uh-huh.
that you adapted to fit what I say, which is pretty cool, actually. One of the kids read it, I think it was Cassie read the card and was like, "This is perfect." Did you hear her say that?
No.
Yeah, it's cute, it's so cute. Yeah, that was good, that was a good find.
Yeah, it was, the guy it was like a kid and a
Yeah,
girl.
boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl, and he said, it said, "You're so amazing," and then she's like, "I know." And
It
then
had like bubbles over
yeah,
them,
and
word
then I'm like,
bubbles.
and you're always talking about how humble you are. You're so humble.
Yeah, I'm the most humble person
And
I
I
know.
changed that, took some white out, and then I wrote in there, "You're so humble."
Mhm.
I know.
You know, when you're humble.
That's a joke. She actually doesn't. She don't walk around like that. She's just.
It's a joke.
It's a
Yeah,
joke.
it's a
She
joke.
don't shoot it out.
And then I had a couple closings, had a builder walkthrough, just had some office work stuff. Then we finally went out for lunch late. It was
Yeah, we had to
like
drop
3
off a
o'clock or
Mustang.
so, yeah.
Get some stuff done to it.
And so we went out to the Legends and we ate out there. And I had to write an offer actually while we were out there, so I had to bring
Yeah.
my laptop into the restaurant.
Yeah, use your hotspot.
And I had to finish typing up an offer.
Ain't that the way?
We went to Granite City.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a cheeseburger with bacon.
We didn't eat much because you didn't even eat but half of it. You wasted a bunch, you had a bunch left that you didn't eat. I only ate about half of my flatbread too though.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to go back and be hungry in a little bit.
Yeah, you didn't know what was going on, but.
And then, so then we did some shopping.
Mhm.
So I got a new dress, some sunglasses, and
Shoes.
4 pairs of shoes, yep.
Yep.
And then.
I just sat down on the bench by that dressing room and let you just.
You
go
played
around.
with AI.
You just were doing your thing, and I was just
I
sitting
know,
there.
you were
I'm like,
patient, so I'm like, I'm gonna take as much time as I want in here.
Oh, that was the point. It's your birthday, so
I love Ann Taylor, so that's like my store out there that I like to shop at.
I mean, your dad, he would sit down like that.
Mm-hmm.
He'd sleep.
Without a phone.
Yeah, he'd sleep. So things have changed since your dad's time. So
Yeah, he would find a bench. Like if there was not a bench inside the store, he would go wait outside and sit on a bench.
Yeah.
And he
the
didn't
bench
care.
was done, and I just
was a cushy
I
bench.
just kind of took a picture of what was in front of me. I'm like, what can I create? So, and Batman.
You said something about it was like, this would be good for so-and-so or something, and I didn't see you post that one.
What?
Where it was like picking through the racks and it picked something out for somebody. And
Oh, some of the clothes, they're just so funny. I'm like, who would buy that?
I
some of
thought you
those
said on AI
tops
that
and-
they did something.
Some of those tops and everything. Oh, I got
Yeah,
that one
and you
too.
didn't post that.
Yeah, where Batman
Are
walks
we
in
in the
there,
middle? Sorry.
and he grabbed the AI had him grab some, says this would be good for patrol, and then he's like, now for the accessories, so I didn't do that one. Yeah, that would have been a good one too.
Mm-hmm. She
Should've.
posted that one.
I should edit it and add that.
So then we went back to the house after that, and we pull into the driveway,
Sorry.
and there were cars everywhere. And I'm like, who in the world is here? Like, I know our kids' cars, I know our parents' cars, and then there were a whole bunch of other cars. And I'm like, who in the world is here? And you had just invited just a whole bunch of people,
I was starting to invite more, and I'm like,
and
I
our
need to
house
stop.
is packed.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was.
It was good. Everybody was good.
Sent you a
Yeah.
picture. Mom took some pictures, and
Mhm.
I took a picture on my phone. I'll send it to you of everybody sitting in there. I mean, it was a lot. It was good. Your friend Jenny showed up with Jackson. And
Mhm.
he's a nice young man. Her son. He's going to do flying lessons. He's going to his four year deal.
Yeah, he's finished his first year.
When I asked him, I said, what made you want to fly or learn to fly? And he said, well, he said, I've always thought it'd be fun to travel. And he said, if I'm going to do that, I might as well be a pilot. So that's why.
That's cool. He's a smart young man.
He is. He's smart.
He's very talented. You know, he plays violin and he plays it very well.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. He's a very talented young man.
Yeah. Had Miss Hannah sit down and play the piano. We
Mhm,
sing
that
Happy
was
Birthday
cool.
to you. You had this little ribbon that me and Cassie bought. Wow.
So we pull into the driveway, and in our yard, you know how you can.
Sorry, I had something on my.
You know how you
Something
can
going
have
on.
all those, like, signs put in your yard?
Yeah.
And so, they had found these happy birthday ones that were all in our yard, which was pretty cool. I didn't know you could buy
Hobby
those.
Lobby had them, yeah.
I didn't know that. It makes
Yeah.
me wanna go buy some.
Well,
Like others.
Cassie decorated and everything. So
Yeah, she did a
She got
great
that
job.
ready, and my mom and your mom did all the food.
They were very busy.
And did all that, so everybody pitched in, it was nice, and that helped a lot.
Mm-hmm. So we have Mexican, of course, tacos
Uh-huh.
and enchiladas.
And the theme, the decoration was,
and
we had,
Spanish rice.
instead of the little pointy hats, we had these little plastic,
Sombreros.
the hats you put on, yeah.
And you had these beads.
And then at the end, we had her beat one of those.
Oh yeah, they had a piñata.
Yeah. I had a pole and I stuck it over the railing up top so I could hold it out there, and then you had the baseball bat swinging
Uh-huh.
at it.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And you
The
busted
kids
it
had a good
open and
time.
all the kids ran and grabbed the
Yeah, they
candy.
got candy. They were excited.
It was fun. It was good. A lot of people. You got a lot of shopping money now.
I did. And it wasn't about it was just enjoyable.
So you and your mom
You're
got to
on
go
our
shopping
friends.
now.
A lot of it's Amazon, so.
Oh, is it? Amazon.
So I was looking through my Amazon stuff last night, starting to pick stuff out. So it was good. And then what was funny is your phone was laying on one of the end tables. And I don't know if it was Pastor that noticed it or James. One of them noticed on your phone you had 292 unread messages, like text messages.
No, we said it was 900
I
something.
mean 929.
So they started blowing me up trying to get me to 1,000.
Yeah, 929.
They're like-
And so then they started a text group amongst
And I had no idea
them
what
there
they were
themselves,
doing.
just blowing up your phone. They were just sending you a text because they wanted to see that number hit 1,000. So what's it at today?
Oh, I don't know. Once I caught on, the number was going down because
Because you're clicking on a
I'm
bunch.
clicking on stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a lot of, I'm gonna have to scroll
So
So if you
back.
can't get a hold of him, here is why.
I'm gonna have to scroll back and
That's-
see
you don't
what
answer
world.
me.
Well, there might be, it's not people like that, it's not you.
He doesn't answer me.
It might be like, I get these messages where it's like, hey, we're in the neighborhood and
You say
we do
stop.
gutters.
And then there's, yeah,
Well, I've been hitting delete spam.
yeah, I hit stop, so then it takes us off your list,
Yeah.
but anyway. Yeah, so 929 messages, and they were trying to get you to 1,000, but that ain't happening, is it? This stuff on Taco Bell, so we had Mexican last night, which is awesome. I would never go to Taco Bell. This whole lettuce thing. Sheena, you heard that it wasn't true and that they were apologized to, but we heard on the news this morning
Yeah,
that they were, for the rest of the season, gonna voluntarily get their lettuce from somewhere else.
is that what they said about, I thought it was some farms.
It's Taylor
Taylor
Farm.
Yeah,
Farms.
Taylor Farms, and they were gonna get their lettuce voluntarily from somewhere.
Yeah,
That's a decision they made, nothing.
well, I think that's a good
nobody
decision,
made
I
them
mean.
do it, right?
Otherwise, people, I told you, I said, that's not good PR for Taco Bell, because people are gonna be all paranoid, like, well, I don't wanna get sick. 'Cause it takes
So this says the
2 weeks.
FDA originally stated that the sample of the iceberg lettuce from Taylor Farms tested positive for the parasite. The agency acknowledged the result was a mistake and should have been considered a false positive, leading to an apology from the FDA.
But once it gets
But
out
now it's all
there-
get this negative press, and they're pretty
Yeah.
screwed with it all, like honestly, that really
It's rough.
did their business wrong.
Wow.
They did do their business wrong, it's like, wow.
Because it's all you can hear about. So now eating at Taco Bell is okay?
Well, never.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not eating at Taco
yeah.
Bell.
I don't feel like it's ever okay. But maybe the lettuce is acceptable. I don't know. That can't be the reason
You wanna
afterwards.
go there and get a salad?
Let's go.
And we'll test it and
I
see.
feel good about it.
I think it takes up to 2
Feeling good
weeks
about
for this
it.
stuff to show up. And then once it shows up, it can take a couple weeks to go away. You know?
Yeah, so for a couple weeks, you're pretty miserable.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Well, we have
Hit the
friends,
bathroom a lot.
we have friends that eat at Taco Bell, and one of those said friends
He
has been sick the last
Yes.
2 weeks, and they eat at Taco Bell once a week, every week.
Yeah, that's a thing.
And he has been sick for 2
He
weeks.
This is an
Yes.
excellent weight loss plan.
That's what I'm thinking, let's go get salad.
Yeah, I'm down. Give me some of that Taylor Farm salad.
Yeah, do you have Taylor Farms here? Where do you want specifically Taylor Farms lettuce?
Give me the
Yeah,
parasite.
yeah, that's the first thing come to my mind with him being sick.
Yeah.
It's like
Because he's that kind of sick,
Taco Bell. I'm like,
Ooh.
oh, it makes sense.
like that kind of sick, and literally it's been 2 weeks. Which means he should be getting better any day,
Yeah.
possibly.
Yep. Well,
So, I
we
saw-
don't need a Taco Bell, so.
I saw an interesting stat this morning. I was reading this news article, and it was talking about how baby boomers own most of the real estate, right? Like they control most of the real estate
Really?
in the country. But they're getting older and starting to, think about selling, what are they gonna do with their properties.
Mhm.
But there's a concern because they said that Gen Zers and millennials are broke and in debt, and that there's not enough people to buy their properties when they start selling them off.
Which means investors are gonna be eyeballing them.
Isn't that interesting though? Like,
That's
that's
mean,
not good.
I mean, that's the thing I
We
think
need to
of.
get out of debt.
Investors are gonna try to swoop in there and either, wet them out or,
Yeah, so that could cause a out of whack balance for inventory in the market. So I don't know, that's something I read that I found interesting. I was talking to that lender yesterday, remember he called, we were getting
Yeah.
ready to go into the restaurant to eat.
Mhm.
And he had called me and he was just asking how our business was going, right,
Yeah.
different things. And he said that there was a lull, things were slow. And then
Yeah.
he said in the last 2 weeks or in the last 3 weeks, mortgage applications have picked up.
He said they've been really high.
I read that they've been on the rise.
He-
People are just
He
getting,
said they've been really high, yeah.
yeah.
He thought maybe things just got a late start.
That's what I think. I think people were waiting and hoping for rates to come down.
And it
they're kinda
hasn't.
like, you know what? Let's
Just do it.
buy.
Yeah, just do it.
Mhm.
And
And
then
he
refi.
did say, he said, I didn't think gas prices would affect things like they have, but it sounds like he feels like gas prices have affected things too, just the price of,
I think affordability
Energy,
overall is a factor for a lot of people.
Caleb says hi. Ginger Miller is watching.
Hello, Ginger. Hello.
Yeah, I mean, it is,
Mm-hmm.
gas started to creep up again.
She says hi, my favorite people.
I love you. Yeah, so, I don't know, I was telling that lender, I said, I feel like the market kind of just got pushed out, like people are only gonna wait so long and now we're just seeing them kind of jump in and go and do their thing. Hey, so I am excited to get to birthdays, because today is a very special birthday.
See,
Oh, yes.
our granddaughter.
Our
Sadie.
granddaughter Sadie, happy birthday Sadie, she is 11
11.
years old today. Isn't that crazy? So she's getting to the age, you noticed last night when she was over, did you see she just got a manicure?
Yeah, and she's wearing some
Nails, and
eyes.
she had some makeup on.
Yeah, I noticed that when she came in the office
Thankfully,
yesterday,
her
I'm like,
makeup was light and it
what's
was
up with
pretty.
your eyes?
It
You
was
look
very
different, and, yeah.
She's a pretty.
Last night I
girl.
told her, I said, you're gonna stop having birthdays when you turn 12, that you're not gonna have any more birthdays, because I'm like, we don't want you to become a teenager. I said, if you become a teenager, promise me you will stay the same, don't change.
Cause she is a really sweet young lady. But you can just tell she's changing, she's just maturing, she's just getting
She
older.
is,
Her interests are different,
yeah.
And then all the other grandkids come over and they're just content playing with all the toys and having a good time. Sadie wanted to hang out with Aunt Cassie and,
Yeah, I think she was
Being
out there
there with the
playing, they were
adults
playing
and-
football in the backyard.
yeah,
I think she was out there doing that.
yeah, we had tons of kids and young people.
And it worked out well. We didn't have
And they
anything
had a
broke.
great time. No,
Didn't have anything
nothing
messed up.
spilled.
No spills.
Everybody was careful.
It was good.
I was nervous because there were lots of cans of soda everywhere.
Yeah.
That made me very nervous. But it works out
But
good.
then, you know, everybody made your kids behave. It
Yes.
was nice, you know.
Yes. So happy birthday, Sadie. Happy birthday, Annabelle. Oh my goodness, Annabelle, I have not seen you for a million years. Happy birthday to you, Annabelle. She was in my church growing up. Like, I knew
Really?
Annabelle from,
What, Archie?
yes.
Wow.
So I've known her forever, but I haven't seen her in forever. Happy birthday, Annabelle. Patricia Smith, happy birthday to you. And then Wendy Siebold, happy birthday to you. So I've known her like from school. So there's a couple of holidays today.
Okay.
It's National Junk Food Day. Don't you feel like that's every day?
Every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day is junk food day for most of us.
Mm-hmm.
But the other holiday I had to do a little research for because it interests me because it's a place that we are knowledgeable of. Guam. It is Guam Liberation Day.
Really?
So we were stationed on Guam for 2 years, so we lived in Guam. Jacob, our oldest son, was born on Guam.
Yes.
He, of course, doesn't remember it because he was one
Oh,
when
he
we
was
moved off
so
the
young.
island.
Yeah.
But he was born there. And so today is Guam Liberation Day. And it says it is an annual public holiday observed on July 21st to commemorate the island's liberation from Japanese occupation by U.S. forces during World War II. And this was just saying, this is a huge celebration. It's a big deal there. It's a big day of festivals, parades. They don't have parties. Everything there is a fiesta. Everything's a fiesta. They have a fiesta
Yeah.
for weddings, baby showers, birthday, everything's a fiesta. So it's like a massive day of fiestas all day today there in Guam. So Guam Liberation Day is today. How interesting is that? I never knew it on Sadie's birthday. Then this weekend is going to be a very busy weekend here in Blue Springs.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
my phone's barking.
Who's calling him? Somebody.
I wonder who that was.
Matt Wilson.
Who?
Matt Wilson.
Oh,
yeah.
Matt. I think you know what he's calling me about? He was talking about going fishing.
Oh, today?
I don't know about today, but he was talking about getting me out going fishing.
That's cool. And then you could bring some fresh fish home that we can
He's
eat.
talking about these white bass or something. He said they're really jumping right now or something.
Well, how cool is that?
Yeah.
He's
So
a good guy.
he takes people out fishing from church.
And I think that's
He
cool.
likes to fish. He's
Yeah,
pretty,
he
he's a
loves
good
to
fisher
fish.
guy. And
You haven't fished in
he
how
keeps.
long? I don't think you've fished since you've met me.
I mean, it's been since
Probably
I
since
was
you were a kid.
with my grandma.
That's not true. You know what? You did go fishing with John once, didn't you?
Maybe.
You took a couple of the kids. I think you took Jacob, maybe Jacob and Ashley. I can't remember.
And then did we have
And
like
you
a
went
fish fry?
fishing. And then we had a fish fry, yeah.
He came over. Yeah.
That's been a long time. It's only once.
Is that him again?
Yeah, I don't know how to mute your phone.
Well, after twice, maybe he'll stop for a minute. He'll call you back, Matt. He'll call you back. Anyways, this weekend is going to be a very busy weekend in Blue Springs. There's a ton of stuff going on this weekend. Saturday is Markets on Main. And so that's all day 8 to 12. And that's downtown Blue Springs. And then if that's not enough, 1 to 5, also on Saturday at Vesper Hall is an ice cream social.
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh, ice
And
cream.
then if that's not enough,
Wow.
that evening, from
That sounds
4:30
yummy.
to 8 is the Bite of Blue Springs where all the food trucks are downtown.
We should do something.
It's a whole day.
It's like an
Yeah.
all-day thing. You can do stuff in Blue Springs.
Wow. Now, who comes up with this thing? Is it the chamber that comes up with these activities?
Well, there is a downtown Blue Springs committee, and
Mhm.
so I'm pretty sure it's that committee, but it depends on who is sponsoring them. Some things I have a feeling are from the chamber, some things are maybe from downtown Blue Springs. Like I think there's,
I mean, somebody's gonna be
different
putting this
people that
together,
plan
it's just, I
Yeah.
think it's neat.
yeah.
Wow.
Which, speaking of the chamber, I got a cool email last week
Yeah.
asking if I would be on the board.
Mm-hmm.
And so, they said my name came up in a meeting, and so they reached out and asked me, and I accepted, so.
I just heard a verse today in the Bible. I listened to this app while you're driving. It'll read to you, and you got Proverbs for each day. But it said a good name is
Rather to be chosen than great riches.
Yeah, and so that verse makes me think of when
Wow.
you just said your name came up. You know, that to me that's a big deal. That means something. If your name came up, there's a
Yeah.
lot of people. You know, for
Yeah.
your name to come up, that shows that.
I think it's only because
You-
I'm there and I'm involved. Like, I
Maybe,
show up
but
for
you're
things.
involved and you do things that stick out, so that's a big deal. I mean, somebody thought you were worthy to say something about, so that's pretty cool.
Well, I was speaking, so when that email came, then I set up a phone call with the president there of the chamber, a good friend of mine, Laura, love Laura. So she called me last week, we had a good phone call, and she has some ideas and things she'd like me to take on.
Ooh.
A big project is one,
Well,
yeah.
you're good at
So-
that. You can do big things.
So I'm already like thinking in my mind about some ideas, but
Nice.
anyway. And then, so that's Saturday. Saturday is like a jam-packed day in Blue Springs. And then Sunday evening is their concerts in the park at Rotary Park. This week is Sass Monkey. What in the world kind of music is Sass Monkey?
I don't know.
Sass
You just
Monkey.
made me think of the Beastie.
I kind of think it's rock, but I'm not
Yeah.
positive.
Sass
The
Monkey.
Beastie Boys when they kind of funky monkey or something.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
hopefully it's not
Yeah.
like rap,
Brass
right?
monkey.
Yep.
Like what is Sass
I bet it's
Monkey?
Beastie Boys-ish rock. I bet it's like alt rock. Yes, I bet it actually is.
I remember that song. I think they had like 2 songs, man, 3 songs that actually.
It
3 hit
says-
wonders.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's rock music, because this says bring your own blanket, chair, and picnic basket, and enjoy some rock music. So
Okay, there you go. That's why I think it's rock.
And then I can't remember, did we mention the goats last week on here?
I don't remember.
Goats, is that another band?
I put it on there just in
No,
case.
the goats and Blue
I think you and I
Springs.
talked about it, but I don't think we
Maybe you and
did.
I talked about
I don't
it.
think we did on
You
Brownsboro.
don't know about the goats in Blue Springs then, do you?
Oh, yeah. They came out and ate the grass.
Well, they're still eating the grass, they're gonna be
They
eating
saved
the
a
grass
bunch of
for
money. They saved people a bunch of money.
Saved $10,000 for a sitting.
The goats, man, they do, I mean, they got goat yoga. I mean, goats do a lot of things.
They eat a lot
Walk
of
on your
stuff.
back while you're meditating. Eat
Well,
grass.
Goats Gone Green is going on, and it's to clear, it says the Woods Chapel Park. Where is Woods Chapel Park? I don't know where that is. I need to Google where that is.
Old Mills
Cause I don't know
Park
where, I
down the
know,
road.
right, Old Mill Park.
Ro-
But what else
Rotary
is on
Park,
Woods
you got Blue
Chapel?
Springs, the Blue Springs Park over by,
But Woods Chapel Park, what is
I don't
that?
know, I don't know, that's a good question. I don't
Must
know.
be so overgrown, maybe we haven't seen it
Yeah,
ever.
it's like really tall. You
Yeah,
pass by
can't
it,
even
you
see
had
it.
no idea there's a swing set
Then
there.
all of a sudden, we're gonna see these goats appear as they eat
Where
down.
did that come from? Is that new?
I truly
We'll
don't know
have to,
where that is.
we'll have to go on a field trip and find it.
We need to find the goats. We need to go find the goats. I think that's pretty interesting.
Is
This
the
says-
Eagles, I know it's that
The
many
Eagles,
goats, but
what?
the Eagles, is that still a thing where people are watching those Eagles?
Oh, the eaglets have already hatched and all of that, so
Well,
no.
I know, that they grown up and flew away already, or what?
Oh, yeah, I think that they've left the nest.
Because Sadie was watching them on, her
Yes,
school was
yes,
watching them.
yes.
I just haven't heard anything about them in a while. so
Yeah,
I'm
cause I
wondering,
think that they're
what
now
happened?
off doing their thing.
oh, I'm grateful Eagles.
I know, they don't come back and
Didn't
say
say
thank
goodbye
you.
or nothing, they just took off.
Well, what sports news do you have? I know you have some updates. The World Cup is over.
Yeah, Spain
And-
won.
Spain won.
They
and-
actually won before or something, like,
Oh, they did?
they're
Oh, see,
pretty
I don't know.
good, I guess, I don't know.
Well, they must have been good to win.
I mean, I know I watched that thing with the guy, he's an older guy, and Trump was there, but he was the head of FIFA or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and he was just saying how it's probably, he thought it was like the best one they've ever had, just how good.
Best one because of.
Just how good it went, how well it went over here in America, and how fans really enjoyed it, and just how, America, welcomed them, and it just seemed to be, they didn't have to worry about anything, they didn't have to worry about any, problems, and they just had a good time, and people traveling here from outside the United States really enjoyed it, so, the way he talked, it was just like one of the best ever, if the best, and just really praised the United States and the president and everything for just making it so great, and I mean, he seemed like they were really happy.
I feel like people here, at least I know in our area, strive to have all these different festivals or activities or events or things that people could go to celebrate as fans and to celebrate together, and maybe that's part of it, but you would think other places have done that in the past, but we've never really paid attention to the World Cup before, so maybe not, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I think people who came here really dug the United States. They really liked the things that the United States had to offer, and the people, and just the different things, and how vast the United States is, and how big it is, and you can travel and go all over the place.
You can go from desert to ocean to.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about passports and all that stuff to
Forests
travel
to-
around. I don't know,
Yeah, huh.
it's like,
I read a thing this morning, I read a thing, I did read it too on the app, but the news, they were saying this morning how, they feel the World Cup was successful financially for us here, and that the World Cup brought, spending, people were spending money, and, they were saying how amongst all the places in the United States, Kansas City ranked about in the middle
oh, in the middle, really?
of the spending. And that consumer spending, well, this says in-person spending in the Kansas City metro rose by about 2% during the tournament's quarterfinal round compared to the same period last year. They said bars and restaurants seemed to benefit the most. So bars and restaurants were, sounds like
And
raking it in.
Argentina was based out of here, and they hung around till the very end, so that was cool, we had a winning team
Yeah,
working out of Kansas City.
exactly. I mean, people love Messi, so I think,
Well, I think I saw the guy that you were talking about that was a real hit with everybody.
The blonde,
Did he have
kind of ugly,
blonde?
yeah.
yeah.
He left with this raccoon. They showed a picture of him. It was a stuffed raccoon that was trying to open a jar, and it was, standing up trying to, and he left with that to take home as his little souvenir. And it was a stuffed raccoon trying to open a jar, and I saw him on TV, or they showed how he was leaving with that. Like, just something really odd and unique. Like,
If he's
it's just
single,
random.
his future wife is gonna be like, honey, that.
But I mean, you just,
Weirdness is
when I
going
saw
on.
that, you said he had a cool,
That's weird.
he had a cool personality. I'm like, that's probably the guy, because
Women
who goes out and gets a souvenir raccoon
and
trying to open a
fans
jar?
love him because he's weird. I mean,
He's
fun.
He's
He's fun.
Yeah,
He's fun.
I mean, I don't think that's weird. I think it's funny. It's unique.
Well, we're not putting one of those in our house.
You don't want a
Just saying.
raccoon opening something?
I don't want a raccoon,
You
period.
put
in
some
my house.
Christmas lights on it when it's
No.
Christmas time, little Christmas hat,
No, I don't want any dead animals hanging on my walls or sitting on my tables. Ew.
But I saw that, I thought that was funny. As far as,
Where were we at? Oh, we were at a restaurant last Tuesday, me with my little lady friends. And where were we eating at last week? We were somewhere, and they had these stuffed squirrels in this display case, like playing instruments, like looked like a band. It was like these
oh,
stuffed
that's
squirrels,
cool.
and it was like this band. The way, like one was playing the keyboard, one was playing guitar. I don't
See,
know.
I could animate that. I
Well,
could
where
take a picture
were
and
we?
animate it and actually make them move around. Like,
Oh, we went to that jumping catfish place.
jumping catfish, yeah.
Which that's not my thing.
Yeah, that's comfort.
You don't enjoy your
Well,
catfish
it's a lot of
jumping.
fried.
Like anything that's a
Food.
cafe or buffet,
I don't like it.
she's not a fan of that. Cause you go to like Branson and there's places like that, just kinda old timey cafe, order a shake, just cafe food.
No.
I like that, what is that one place in Branson where they walk around and they sing? Some of them actually perform in
The
Branson.
Hard Luck Diner.
Yeah, and they're servers and
It's
they'll
not
come
my
up and
food.
serve you and stuff, but then they'll grab a mic and they'll just start singing songs and they got CDs
Everybody
and
there is
stuff.
very talented.
Oh yeah, and it's fun. You're just sitting
I
there
wouldn't go
eating,
there
and all of a
for the
sudden
food.
somebody starts singing a Patsy Cline song, or some random song,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, well, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I think one of them was singing. He got a certain so far into like American Idol or something. But yeah.
You know, the Petersons that perform out there, the daughter, the blonde that's married,
Yes.
she was on American Idol, made it a good way.
She reminded me the one that from Missouri that just won American Idol.
Oh, yeah, Hannah.
She's more of the bluegrass gospel,
Uh-huh,
but she won. That really surprised me. I
uh-huh, yeah.
didn't think she would win.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm leaving this
anyhow,
astray. The Royals, I went to the Royals game on Saturday
you
night.
did. You left early.
I know, we were burning up,
Your
we were
mom
sweating
even.
like crazy.
You left
It
in the
was my
fifth
mom,
inning,
I know, it was my mom that was like, I can't take this, I gotta get out of here.
but they won.
And it was like 1 to, what was the one we left, 1 to 3 or 1 to 4 or
No,
something?
it was like 4-1 when you got home. I think.
As I said, 1 to 4 or 4 to, or 3.
4-1.
Yeah, something, yeah. Anyway, and then they won,
6-1.
yeah, it was a great game, but we had to come home and watch it on TV the rest of the time.
You
We
came
were
home and you were just like,
dying.
I'm exhausted.
That drains you, I had no energy the rest of the night.
You were just laying on
It's
the couch like, ugh.
exhausting. But my mom, I tell you what, if you go to the Royals game, you have to go with my mother.
Oh yeah?
Because she knows everything you can take, and she has it packed out. So you can bring your own individual, is it gallon size, clear Ziploc bag,
Yeah.
full of whatever food basically you wanna eat for yourself. It says serving for one. So we had hot dogs wrapped in foils, they were warm, and then, you go to the thing there at the stand and you put whatever condiments you want on it there. So we had our hot dogs, we had chips, we had popcorn, we had M&Ms, oatmeal cream pies, water bottles, you can take a water bottle
Wow,
up to a liter.
Nice.
And so we just sat there
I was
and,
gonna say, well, that's what she used to
and we
do.
didn't
Can you bring
spend a
peanuts?
you
too?
can bring whatever, yeah.
So, yeah, that's what she would do whenever we went.
We would eat whatever, you just sit there and hang out, and we didn't
But
have to spend
You
much
did say
money.
you said you had the most annoying person.
But right
sitting
next to me, oh my
a
word,
woman.
this woman was
What did
so
she
annoying.
do? You
She
didn't
was
really
just
ever tell me.
loud and obnoxious and, she was just over the top.
Like cheering
And
over
for
the
me
top?
to say that,
Cause you're pretty loud
that's what I'm
and cheering.
saying, for
You're
me
like,
to say
"Ah."
that says a lot.
So she was,
It's like in random times when it's quiet, she's loud, and it's just,
and then you had people.
and then you feel like she's in your business and wanting to talk to you the whole time. I'm not here to visit with you, I don't know you. Like, I don't know.
And
It
then
was
behind
just
them, you had people that, I guess these people were using
cussing
that
like
F-bomb every other
sailor,
word.
and some
And-
other words that I won't repeat either. It was, yeah. I'm like, right behind us. Yeah.
And,
And then it was a
just
1,000
being
degrees.
real, whenever you look at a game, it's very, not many people there. So I'm like, I would've got up and found a place to sit. I wouldn't have stayed there. I would've went.
One- wandered off, yeah.
We were
Yeah.
dying of heat, and what was cool is we got, well, my mother, the one thing about going with her though, she wants to get there way early. We were there an hour and a half before the game.
Oh, see, no, I don't, why,
And it's
why?
1,000 degrees out.
Why would you
Like,
do that?
We could have waited a whole
If
nother
you would've
hour to
waited,
get
you
there.
probably would've stayed a little bit longer.
Yes.
But you ran out of your endurance.
Yes, because it was so hot.
Well, the Royals, I looked up some stuff, and Perez, Salvador Perez is doing something cool. He's one home run away from tying George Brett for the all-time
And George Brett holds the record.
317.
for the
So
Royals,
Perez is
yeah.
at 316, and Perez would like to do it at
That's
Kaufman,
pretty
which would be
crazy.
cool. But
That would be
yeah, George Brett's the all-time home run guy for the Royals, but Perez is right there at 316 right now. He had a 2-run homer last night. They won against San Francisco, and so that's a big deal. But see, yeah, San Francisco's 42-58, and the Royals are 41-60. So both of them were not doing great. So San Francisco's not some big hot team. So, but, I mean, and the Royals are 4-6 in their last 10. But I feel like they've been winning here lately, so maybe they were in their last 10 before this kind of winning, they got a little bit of a winning thing going right
The
now.
problem is they'll do that. They'll go on a winning streak
Yeah.
and then they go on a losing
Well, they
streak
got a
five
lot of
times
ground
as
to cover
long
because
as
they're
the winning
11
streak.
games back on the wild card. And
They need to
The-
win and
in the
then
American
keep
League,
winning. And
there's
keep
only 2 teams worse than them, so they're like at the bottom. But like Chicago's 53-46 and Cleveland's 53-48 in our division, and they're up at the top. They're
Yeah,
they're
they're
good. They're
way
doing
ahead
really
of us.
good. The best team in the American League's Tampa Bay at 57 wins
Really?
or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, and they're not a big market team.
Yeah, I'm really
So
surprised.
like it's possible for the Royals, even though
Hmm.
they're not the Dodgers who spend a lot of money, or the Yankees, but it's possible because the Tampa Bay is better than the Yankees are number 2. So they got the big budget. Tampa Bay they don't spend a lot of money, but they got good players and they play well. So it's not all about the money. So I just think with the Royals, I think it's bad. Their ownership needs to get a clue and get serious about winning if they want stadiums and stuff.
I agree.
And then their manager, I don't know. I don't follow them close enough to know exactly what's wrong with their manager.
It's
but
because of
I
the
hear
owner
things.
that's not paying attention, like, get rid of that manager.
Yeah. And but the Chiefs training camp opens up the 29th of July.
Wow, that's next week.
And you gotta have tickets to go, but then it said the only tickets that will cost, and it's only $7, it ain't a lot, is August 1st, 7th, and 8th. Now, training camp, July 29th is for ticket holders only to go see the camp. But the
Okay.
camp opens, you can get there about 30 minutes prior, and all that at St. Joe, the college there. But if you wanna know more, like Chiefs.com will have all that stuff. But you can get in there and check them out and
Crazy
see.
that we're talking about.
They're gonna start the
football,
new
right?
practice facility and headquarters in Olathe, so that's coming. They're gonna start working on the whole, I mean, that's a 5-year project, the new stadium and stuff. But Hunt, Clark Hunt promises to keep the whole parking lot vibe and tailgating vibe that the Chiefs are known for and
I
stuff.
don't know how they're gonna fit that down
But
there.
they're gonna do it. It sounds like they're gonna
Guess
have a
that's
lot
their
of,
problem to
they're
figure
gonna have a
out.
lot of parking and stuff. As long as they don't turn into Denver's kind of where there's not much parking, you gotta bust yourself in,
Yeah,
It's the big, huge open parking lot of Arrowhead's super cool and it's unique for stadiums. But anyhow, yeah, and so like they'll have 3 preseason games, so all the preseason games are in August. And then the very first game, September 14th, Monday night, where the Broncos come into Arrowhead.
do you realize that preseason starts in less than a month?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's
And-
like 3
And I saw
and a
something,
half
I was
weeks.
at Planet Fitness working out the other day and saw something flash up on like a ESPN kind of thing. And they're giving Mahomes respect. They got him as the number 2 quarterback to watch, or, the number 2 guy. Josh Allen, they got as number 1 with the Bills. And Josh Allen is a really good quarterback. He does a lot of things well, and he runs like crazy for running back. He'll take off running. He's a big guy to bring down. But, I mean, that's fair. Yeah, he's, what have you done lately is kind of the thing, yeah, and Mahomes has been to Super Bowls, won 3 of them, but he's also, since his MVP season, he's not had those big, huge numbers. And so I'm hoping with EB back, some of that will change, but I could care less if he has 50 touchdowns as long as they play as a team and win, get to the playoffs and win. But
Exactly.
I mean, we just got set up for some really, watching them go to 5 Super Bowls, not many fans can say in the time they've been a fan of their team, not many fans can say, I watched my team personally go to 5 Super Bowls.
Right.
I mean, I remember the Bills back in the 90s, they went to Super Bowls, didn't win any, but they went like 4 times, and, just to make it there. So we've had that unique experience with the Chiefs as fans. You don't appreciate that. We should, because we went 50 years with nothing.
Yeah,
So, I just want them, really my goal for them this year is they could just reclaim the division. take it back from Denver. Denver does not. I don't want Denver to have it. I don't want Denver to have it at all. I want Kansas City to dethrone them because I just feel like that would make me happy. That would make me happy because then I can rub it in.
Sweet
Okay.
revenge.
And then car shows, there's you got
Car
the
shows
Blue
fun.
Springs downtown, which my advice on that is it starts at 5, but if you're gonna go and park with a car, show up before 5 or you won't be able to park. And it's big, like, I think if they had a bigger park lot, it would be a pretty big event, it would be cool. I think they would have lots of cars, but some of the old cars had to park on the streets because they couldn't park in the parking lot.
They need to
And that's
move
not as
it
fun, you
somewhere
can't,
else.
you're not gonna go over there and look at those cars.
No.
So if you got a nice car and you want to show it off in the parking lot, you gotta get there
Gotta
early.
Get there early.
Yeah, and then you got Corvettes on the square down in Independence. If you ever wanna
That'd be
know the
cool.
events, it's like the car museum, they have a link on their site, where it shows all the events, all the different car meets and stuff, and all over the place. So, there's always, during nice weather like this, there's always car shows. There's some stuff here about Blue Springs.
Yeah, real estate stuff, we can
yeah.
move back to some of
Yeah,
that. Yep.
go back to real estate, but, I mean, Blue Springs wise, you know, boy, there's a bunch of stuff in here. You really, they're saying on here the median price, sales price in Blue Springs is $310 to $335.
And that's median, that's not average, there's a
Yeah.
difference
Yeah.
between the two.
So,
Median is the middle price, not the
it does
average.
mention
It's different.
townhomes, condos remain the most affordable entry into like
It
places
is.
like Lee
But
Summit,
they're
Blue
also
Springs.
the first, that makes it easier to move into these places, but if there ever is an economic downturn, they're always the first to get hit hard. Like, they're the first ones to get hit in a recession.
Right.
They lose their value.
And with townhomes, you
fastest.
can't always just move out and say, I'll rent it out.
Right, cause a
Because-
lot of them, you can only
Right.
have so many rentals or no rentals.
Mhm.
It's all controlled by the HOA.
Might be a certain quota there, and
Uh-huh.
so you have no other choice but to sell it. But, I
And
mean,
you can
they
sit
are
and sit and
affordable,
sit.
like in Lee Summit, Blue Springs, in the, the low 2s, 225 or less, you could get a decent townhome,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all laid out the same, pretty much, same kind of deal.
Yeah.
And then the HOA, it just depends really on the HOA and how well they take care of the exterior, and take care of everything. But, I mean, it's, we've had people do
In
that.
those communities, I feel like the HOA, knowing that it's healthy and well managed, is key.
Yep.
Way key. So home values are still rising steadily, not like spiking and crazy fast, but they are steadily increasing.
Well, that, over there
It
on
went
the,
up about $9,000 in a month.
did it really?
Mm-hmm.
It's,
The
I feel
average
like
sales
every
price.
time we get together and talk, it's continued to go up.
It does. Real estate appreciates.
Doesn't
over time.
depreciate.
I mean, when
all-
we
Yeah.
started this year, wasn't that around 368 or something like
Yeah,
that?
I have those stats.
I mean, I
back
think
in
it
my
was like
office.
368, the average sales price for Kansas City area. Now it's up to 410,
Yeah,
so.
and the days on market is around 30, I think it was like 34, 35. So it had come down a smidge, but, it's a good market for sellers. They're getting close to what they're asking, almost 99%. I think it was like 98.9 or something, they're getting almost full asking price. So that's pretty good. It's saying here in Blue Springs, though, that sellers are getting pretty much 100% of their asking prices. So that's interesting. Inventory is higher, it says, so competition does exist. So the key with that is if you're gonna sell, is the homes that are great, priced right, show great, just great area, great condition, will sell quickly. Those where the price isn't quite right, or there's something off, it needs a little work here and there, those are the ones that sit a little longer. So you really want to go over the top and make yours the shiny penny on the market, so that people will be attracted to yours first. So this says, strong homes sell fast, average homes sell steadily, overpriced homes sit.
And that's always been the case. I mean,
Yeah.
overpriced homes, always said. I mean, you gotta price it right. I mean, because buyers can research and see things. And if they got somebody helping them look, they're gonna know. Cause they're
Right.
out there in the market looking
Right,
with other buyers.
Yeah.
So,
they're in the weeds,
you know,
knowing
price
what's
that
happening.
right is important. It's always been important.
Yes. This says with the increase in inventory, because inventory has gone up very gradually, but it has. It says means that sellers must stand out with condition, pricing, and marketing, but demand remains strong enough to support quick sales. And so, they're saying like certain neighborhoods are around the average, some are below average, some are above average. It just depends on the neighborhood, what kind of neighborhood it is, where it is, you know. I feel like that's relative always. And then the rental market, they are saying, this I found really interesting, for Blue Springs, this is for landlords and investors, it says Blue Springs is a stable, moderately appreciating rental market with strong mid-range demand, rising rents, and plenty of apartment inventory. And so while there are a few pockets that show cooling, making pricing strategy and neighborhood selection is more important now than ever. So rentals for the last several years have been hot, going, but apparently now it's come to where kind of like the sales market, the better ones are getting full and the ones that are mediocre are sitting and not appreciating as quickly as far as the amount of rents collected, which.
So I guess the lesson there is if you're an investor, you know, keep your place nice.
Yes.
If
So
you
then
let it get
another
run down,
investor
then
will
it's not
learn.
gonna be as in demand.
Well,
Cause
yeah.
people don't wanna, if they,
And if they
don't
have
wanna
to
settle.
spend $1,700 a month, cause that's the average rental price here
Yeah.
in Blue Springs,
last
they're
time
gonna
I
wanna
looked, it was.
spend $1,700 a month on the best one they could find for $1,700 a month. So if you're priced the same as everybody else, but yours is the dump on the market, good luck, it's gonna sit there.
Christy Zimmerman says hi, and Tammy
Christy.
Vaught says good morning.
Tammy, hello. So, yeah, I mean, I think that just like in the sales market, you know, the shiny pennies, the nicer ones, move-in ready,
Yep.
are the ones that the tenants are gonna put the money down and jump on first.
You know, maintain your.
I mean, I
property.
would, wouldn't you? I would be, yeah, I would be that way. I forgot to bring my book in today. It's sitting at home on my nightstand, so I don't have it. But this month's book is 7 Levels of Communication, and we go over it next Monday. I've already read the whole book, so I'm done and ready. But come join us. Read the book and come to our meeting, or don't read the book and come to our meeting. We don't care. Because you don't read the book when you come to the meeting, so. You should read good books. They're good books.
I believe you.
You didn't read it either, did you, Sheena?
Mm-mm, I never do.
You have 6
Terrible.
days though, you could do it. It's only 12 chapters.
She won't.
I have a lot going on
She
in
will.
6 days.
Oh,
Sheena is buying a house.
Yeah.
She is under contract. She got an offer accepted. Did it get accepted last night or this morning?
This morning.
Yay!
excited.
That's amazing. Very cool. So, there you go. That's awesome. You've owned a home before, of course, so this is not, you know, your first rodeo, but it's a big accomplishment. I think that's wonderful.
I'm excited.
Well, that's what I got today. It's July 21st. We're gonna make it a great day.
Gonna be August before you know it, and it's my birthday month.
Mm-hmm. Caden's, my mom's, and yours,
Yeah.
and Matt's, all in August.
Wow. December's another big one. We got several people, both the boys.
Mhm.
Who else?
It was my dad's, it was Bill's,
Oh, yeah.
our other anniversary.
Our other anniversary, that's right.
You're so blessed to have two.
Am I blessed to have 2 anniversaries?
So blessed.
I'm
I'm
blessed.
so
Yeah, you are.
2 anniversaries that I have to remember. I don't even call my
Okay.
dog by its name right sometimes, let alone. I call it Sweet Pea Chewy today. I'm like, I mean, Sweet Pea. Chewy's a dog we used to have.
for a long time.
Mhm.
Soupy's good, she's she in her kennel.
She's in her kennel. She was
Oh.
making, I went out to get some coffee because I had drank most of it before we started. And she's out there chewing on something and it's a towel she got hold of, just tearing in pieces.
Oh, a towel, like a
As
paper
soon as she
towel
sees
or
me,
what?
she's like, you know, she gets real low.
She knew.
Like when she's in trouble or she
She
thinks
knows.
she's in trouble, she'll get so low to the ground, you
Like
know.
maybe you won't see
like-
her.
Just it's submission. It's just, you know, she's, and sometimes I feel bad. I'm just coming up to her and she does that. I'm like, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. You know, but she'll get real low, and they're, you know, just like, oh no.
Uh-huh. And then there's other times when she's in trouble and she'll just run away from you and run away from you.
That's when she really gets it.
Yeah, she.
No, I try not to. I got paper I use
She's
on
a
her. I
sweet
don't
girl.
use this. I really don't.
No, she's a sweet girl. She's a good. She's.
I
good
want her
dog.
to know this is for petting. This is
Yes.
for loving on her, not the.
Yes, exactly. All right, well that's what I got. We're gonna have a great day
That's what we
today.
got.
Thank you guys for watching. Have an awesome,
Happy
awesome day.
Tuesday.
Yes.
Bye.
See you next one. So next Tuesday will be July 28th, so it'll be the very end of July, it'll be almost August. Isn't that crazy?
I would like to go to a training camp. I would like to see